Or did she? Okay, here. Alright, so we're almost starting. We're just getting everyone I think everyone's here, so we just need to invite Webster, and that should be it. Let me just double check Webster. Alright. Anyway, the show must go on. We are going to be playing Soul Calibur 6 right now, guys. Our first match we're going to have is Bamboo Barrier versus Human Buy Bracket. So why don't we just get that started first while we wait for Webster. No, not. We're doing solo today. What's the date today? 5/23, right? 2020. Alright, guys. So we're gonna have Alright, so we have Philbon and Human Buy Bracket in our first game of Soul Calibur 6. These guys have been playing forever. They are ancient, like dinosaurs in video game vernacular. Yeah, we've all been playing Soul Calibur 2 back in the days. This is gonna be pretty fun. I'm sorry, not Philbon, but Bamboo Barrier. My bad. Yeah, we're all ancient. Anyway, we got Bamboo Barrier versus Human Buy Bracket. Bamboo playing Cassandra and Human Buy Bracket with Maxi. These two have played each other numerous times throughout Soul Calibur 3, 4, and 5. Ooh, nice. No throw break there by Bamboo. And Human Buy Bracket finishes with a 2A plus B to get that first round. No throw break by Faf. And even if you don't break that particular multi-throw, you still have a second chance to break it. So that's just something that Faf is not used to, it seems like. No throw break by Bamboo Barrier either. Ooh, and the toe stomp to finish that second round for Maxi. Human Buy Bracket on game point in this first game. Nice job. Human Buy Bracket trying to fish for those 2-2A counter hits. Not really working out right now. And Maxi takes that first game, 1-0. We'll see if Bamboo switches to Sophia or not. That was one of her main characters back in the day. Webster, if you don't mind, could you try to put yourself into rest mode? Guys, you can definitely start right now. Okay, there you go. Perfect. Anyway, the next match we have after this, let's see. Okay, so Bamboo is continuing with Cassandra. Next match we're going to have is Emperor Digi, so Webster, versus Zombified. That should be a pretty fun match to watch. Alright, here we go. Alright, Faf starting off with 2A and then does a throw to connect. Amber with a BBB. Not sure if Faf knows that the third hit of that BBB is high, even though Cassandra does have a BBB holder and it's a mix-up. So mid-mid-mid or mid-mid-high. Huh?
I said he was going to do low.
Oh, yeah. Alright. Bamboo Barrier starting off with 668 plus B into 1A. And Human Bi-Bracket with the 2-2A counter hit into his B&B combo. Let's see if Bamboo Barrier can ring him out. Oh, just misses the low throw attempt, but gets Fafner gets the 2-2A counter hit once again. Nice 3B and the 2-3-6B. Oh, that was close. Bamboo Barrier in a little bit of guard meter trouble. Oh, this might be a ring out. Oh, Human Bi-Bracket didn't do the correct move. But doesn't matter, he creates more wall pressure and knocks Bamboo Barrier into the loser's bracket. 2-0 for Human Bi-Bracket. Next we have Webster versus Zombified. So our next match we have Emperor Digi versus Zombified. Be a very interesting match. I really have not seen these guys fight before, like versus each other, so this will be really new and refreshing. Emperor Digi picking Sunmina, and Zombified picking Astroth. Been a while since we've had a Mina in our mix-up. Zombified doing some taking quick advantage of his bull rushes. Wow, gets a throw. Seemed like Sunmina was gonna try to do like a check crouch move, but somehow Zombified was able to get that throw. Nice GI there. Ooh. Ooh. Misses a wall combo there. Well, this is definitely a surprise pick for me. I didn't know that Emperor Digi played Sunmina. I was expecting either Taki or Raphael, or even maybe like Amy. Wow. Astroth with some lethal hit from 6B plus K. Or 6B plus K now. Can't remember. With Sunmina into Soul Charge. Has some really ridiculous moves. Yeah, I think Emperor Digi just needs to relax a little bit more and be a little bit more patient against those bull rushes. If you'll notice, usually Zombified's pattern is usually attack. If it gets blocked, he'll do bull rush. So that's just something that he needs to get used to. I think once he's able to do that, he can develop his own rhythm. And counter Astroth's play. Astroth is a very strong character. Yeah, I just got my ass handed to me on ranked a few days ago against Rakuto. He like 5-0'd me, so it was pretty bad. Like, I was not ready for it. But there we go. Emperor Digi is switching to Zombified, or to Raphael. Zombified still with Astroth. Good luck, guys. Almost all of us go back to Soul Calibur 2 days. Okay. Raphael going very offensively right now. Zombified is capitalizing on those bull rushes. Doesn't seem like Emperor Digi is able to deal with that. But started off really strong in this first round with his barrage of attacks and offense. Raphael has lots of good moves that allow him to take his steal his turns. Nice combo there. Raphael doing some tricky prep stuff. Oh, reversal edge. Who is going to win this? No way. Wow. That was some unfortunate lag-tastic work there. Not either player's fault, but just some things were unfortunate for Emperor Digi. But Emperor Digi right there in that round gets a ring out. Alright, we have a normal A throw. Wow. And Emperor Digi challenges there after even though he was on negative. They're tied up 2 rounds apiece in the second game. Yeah, after Raphael's 3B, you usually are not allowed to attack. It's still Raphael's turn. Should be it. Raphael finishes with the 1K. It is tied up 1-1 now. Seems like Emperor Digi is finding his rhythm now, and is much more comfortable, obviously, with his main character, Raphael. Alright, and Zombified goes to a character that he's very familiar with, Zaslamel. Someone that I think can poke a little bit more quickly than Astroth. I think he's more comfortable with Zaslamel when it comes to playing against other characters that are fast. So, we'll see what happens. Nice defense by Webster. Ducks the throw. And auto evades Zaslamel's moves. Gets the first round just like that. Zombified just needs to take his time a little bit more and see where his openings are. Oh my! Zaslamel gets his finger snapping. Super. And snap. Why do I think of Legally Blonde every time I see that snap? Alright, Raphael is half naked right now. Kind of. Oh, that is a ring out. Alright. Emperor Digi on match point. Nice step there. And Zaslamel goes for the desperate snap. And what? Okay, that is a reversal edge / Abyss's vortex fireball thingy that sucks you in. I don't remember. Emperor Digi in trouble, gets lethal hit by Zaslamel's hand palm. Wow, just like that, in a quick turn of events, Zombified gets that second game. Zombie Fight takes that 2-1. Good job. That was a really close match. Anyway, next match we're going to have is Jimmy Pikachu Choi versus Phil Bond. What am I doing? I am so bad at this stuff. Okay. Alright. And these two have battled it out since the very beginning of Soul Calibur 2. So, this will be pretty fun. Phil Bond, a Nightmare player, and Pikachu, moi, the classic X player. I'd like to say that I play very similarly to Emperor Digimon in the sense that we both like to try to be flashy with our characters. Phil Bond also likes to show the flash with Nightmare. Not flashing like flash. Okay, I'm being retarded now. Don't mind me. Oh shoot, I did not punish that. Sure, if you want.
Alright, that was a pretty quick round from Jimmy there. It's kind of like how these matches always go between these people. Jimmy doesn't always punish things optimally, but he just has certain patterns that work even if he doesn't do the guaranteed stuff. He tried to get the lethal hit there, but Phil Bond just got hit and without attacking. Tech crouches under that transition from Grimstride. It's a pretty good option since his fast attack is high out of there, but Nightmare does have a mid now, which is kind of weird. And then another quick round there. Phil Bond used to be a Siegfried player, but I think he's just going to stick with Nightmare in this round. Against Xianghua, you kind of want to use mid-horizontals against her. With Nightmare, I think his best mid-horizontal is probably 3A. 2A is pretty good too, since it's actually a low. And the one thing about playing against Xianghua, though, is it's very difficult to finish strings. It's quite high risk there. There's another auto GI. Drops to punish. Missed opportunity there. Drops to combo. Able to do the bubble without getting punished. So that does get him into Terror Charge. And then see if he can make something happen. Oh no. The wall combo. Yeah, there is a mid after that string, the 4K now. Since Soul Calibur 5, everybody's used to just ducking that second hit all the time. Is he gonna step? Okay, just blocked. And unfortunately, this is all guaranteed now. Jim not respecting the mix-up there. He had the right idea with the 8B, but it was just a little bit too slow. Alright, Nightmare's last chance here. Soul Charge. He can just get a lot of damage really quickly, so he is still in it, but it will make the next rounds difficult if he can't finish it out here. Just with that meter disadvantage. I think this will be just not enough to kill. Almost, though. And he finishes the string and gets punished. And we'll be moving on to the next match then. It looks like it's going to be Deadly Handle versus Eels. I think we'll be switching back to Jimmy.
Hey guys, alright, this is Eels versus Deadly Handle. Eels is the Shanghua player from Iowa. Pretty solid already. This is his second tournament at our locals, so it's pretty cool to see him. He's going up against Deadly Handle, I would probably say the king of Soul Calibur 6 right now in our community. It's very difficult to beat him up. Ooh, no throw break there by Eels. Has a chance to possibly try to ring him out. But Siegfried's offense a little too strong. Gets Shanghua with a 2-2A. Nice. Oh, nice throw break. Good combo there by Eels. Anytime Siegfried goes into that base hold, Shanghua technically can try to do a low throw. Ooh, needs to duck that. I'm not sure if it jails though on hit. Alright, they're about even. Ooh, Siegfried has some advantage though. And wastes one of Shanghua's meters just like that. It's 2 rounds to 0. Nice! I don't think Siegfried can really hard punish that 2-2A plus B move. Has to take his time a little bit more. Ooh. I mean, Shanghua's in the lead, so I feel like there's no need for her to rush. Alright, let's see if Eels can get his first round, though. Oh my god, no! Wow, Siegfried Deadly Handle just lets one rip though. Safe super, it's not like the worst thing to do as a Siegfried player. It's safe, it does a crap load of damage, it has huge range, there's no reason not to do it, to be honest. That was just really unfortunate though. I think Eels was trying to do something rather safe with Xianghua. Looked like a BB, but that was just very unfortunate. Okay. I think they're ready for their second match. Let's see if Eels can find a way against Mikey's offense and defense. He does have the disadvantage with the fact that Deadly Handle has played by Xianghua a bajillion times, so he's seen a lot of this, a lot of what Eels is doing is stuff that I've done before, so. But Xianghua is a really good character, and Eels has lots of potential, so I'm looking forward to seeing how much he can grow as a fighting game player. Oh, no throw break there. Ooh, could have had a chance to ring him out, and Deadly Handle is not allowing that to happen. Deadly Handle gets around Xianghua's BBK, gets a back throw. Unfortunately with Xianghua, the BBB and BBK series are pretty bad in the sense that it's very linear, so there's no reason to try it on, especially if they're blocking. And Deadly Handle with his specialty of getting those A-slide Bs. And 3-8-4. Ooh, just like that though, Siegfried gets a 6B counter hit. Goes into Chief KK into A plus B. Chief A plus B. Oh. And Deadly Handle punishes Xianghua's 4-4B with AGA. Lethal hit. If he's able to punish a move that is at least negative 16, negative 20 maybe. But Deadly Handle taking his time. Nice block there by Deadly Handle. Come on, Eels. Gets hit with the B6. Anyway, good game, guys. We're going to start with Fafner versus Zombified for our next set of winners. Yeah, it's definitely a tall order for anyone to try to beat this guy right now. He's pretty much invincible in our group. His Achilles heels have been me, Dr. Tom, Zombified, Fafner. Sometimes, but sometimes we just play really bad. It's pretty tough though. Anyway, where is Luke? Is he taking a drink? A sip? It does make him play better.
Both him and Devil Digimon got kicked. Or dropped.
No worries. Anyway, we're going to have Fafner Zombified, and we're going to have the Pikachu versus Deadly Handle, and then after that we're going to do a few rounds of losers. Oh, whatever. Mikey's telling Eels to blame me for causing him to become a monster. That is not my fault. I was hoping that I could just beat you up my entire life. Having a few difficulties right now. It seems like Luke and Webster, I think one of their matches, one of their games crashed, so they're just restarting. While that's happening though, I need to take a quick bathroom break. Oh, I can wait. I can hold it, I think. Okay, Zombie Fight's in Soul Calibur. He'll be in our group right now, real fast. Let me use the restroom. I'll be back.
Luke is just getting...
He said his game's not loading. Just wait for him. I'm gonna just put someone else up. Alright, so the next match that we have is Bamboo Barrier and Emperor Digi. Actually, it looks like Luke is able to get in. What the heck is the controls for this? Okay, I'm inviting Zombified back in. Okay, so it's still, if Luke comes in, it's still Luke and Fafnir. PC gaming. Yep.
Here, I'll help you.
Does it usually get stuck like this?
Yes.
Alright, so Maxi Astrov. Let's see. And Luke actually ducking a string here. Both people just kind of playing it safe at the mid-range right now. I think yeah, neither player really want to play close up against each other. Finishing with the low. Astaroth is a surprisingly annoying character to play in all ranges. Most people think about the throws, but his long-range attacks are actually pretty annoying. Maxi actually has some pretty good options at range as well. And he's going into the loops. They change them every game, so it gets very confusing.
Well, those that he did were pretty standard.
Yeah. And Astaroth just winning all of the trades here. 2A plus B. And no respect from Astaroth. Hit with the guard break. And that's an interesting option there. He didn't need to do that much damage, but that is actually a pretty long range move for Maxi, which worked out here. Probably worth the meter. And whiff punishing that attack. That 2-2A from Maxi is one of the scariest horizontals in the game. It just does so much damage off of a long range whiff punish. I tried to do a super again, but this time got stuffed. Is that going to ring out? No. And hit by the second part of that string. Soul charge only. Didn't get the counter hit. And right now Astaroth's just running his offense. He is in soul charge still. He'll get one more use of it. Okay. Tries to GI out of pressure, but Astaroth did a slow Poseidon type. So one game for Luke. Koichi zombified. Let's see if Fafnir can make a comeback from this. Starting again from the mid-range, long range, and Astaroth getting hit, or Maxi getting his counter hit 2-2A. Luke trying to reversal edge out of pressure there, but actually gets hit by the guard break. 6A plus B, the classic. That was a much more controlled round for Fafnir that time. I have a feeling Luke's probably going to try to just get in rather than play that long range game. Stomps. Oh, that surprisingly tracked quite a bit around him. And trading rounds. Fafnir finding himself at a very large health deficit really early on in the match. And Luke trying to reversal edge at the same spot as last time. Ends up getting guard broken again. And let's see. Random super. And hit by the That's what 6BA or something like that. players, very heavily momentum based. Tried to move around, but Astrov controls that range very well. That move is mid-horizontal, so you can't really step it. Alright, we'll be going into our next match. It's going to be Jimmy and Deadly Handle. Siegfried Changhua.
Or sometimes 30.
He was playing Serby the last few times.
Alright. So, Deadly Handle's definitely a lot scarier to play now than when he first started playing Siegfried. And he evades the high after that poke. Alright, reversal edge. He does a sidestep. Oh, could have done better, but still able to finish the match. Going into base stance with GI but no punish. He's gonna try to do some pressure at this corner here, but it looks like Deadly Handle was able to get out of the corner. Tried to step that third horizontal and got hit. That's gonna do a lot of damage. Oh, and the wall splat. Deadly Handles now has Dark Legacy, so Jimmy's probably going to try to be more conservative with his moves that could potentially get guard impacted. And he runs into a 3A. Siegfried up 2 rounds. That's a really good position for him with 2 full bars of meter. So he'll have many resources to finish this game out. Changhua going for mix-ups out of Phoenix. Opting to go for the soul charge. Siegfried's soul charge, not considered that great, but he still does a lot of damage out of his options there. The wall splat 4K. That did surprisingly a lot of damage. Guard impacting out of that mix-up. And ducks. Nothing quite happened. Oh, doesn't jump the low. He did do a 3B into B, so that's actually new. Seems like he's a lot more confident doing that counter hit confirm now off a 3B. Is that gonna work? Not enough range for that. Jimmy just doing safe launchers. Whiff punished. Nice spacing from Siegfried. And he sidesteps that. Yes, that's...
waiting for the lobby to load because they're not always seeing.
I think it's, you just want to wait before you pick your character a bit. Alright, so this is the desert stage. I think Xianghua does a little bit better, but Siegfried's ring out game is actually pretty good as well. But the other thing is there isn't as much room to move away from Xianghua, so she's better at controlling the space on this stage. Goes into the stance AA. And moving away from the edge, because Siegfried does have several options to do a reverse ring out. While standing B, leave a hit. Crybaby's out of pressure. Steps to side hold K. No punish on the while standing full crouch 3K. Full crouch 3K. And big duck for Siegfried. Does manage to sidestep that 3B. Oh, he ducks again. Does to back turn chief hold auto GI. Is that gonna work? Yep. I think Siegfried can still spin out of that if he makes the read, but he was committed to some option when he went into base hold. There we go. Just a AA punish there. 3 AK counter hit. And that was a quick reverse answer to that first game that also ended about as fast. So we're going to be on the final game this set. I think most of our Madison matches with Deadly Handle kind of come into this situation where it always gets down to the wire. It's very hard to finish games against people now. I think we're just waiting for people to load. Alright, so this is the double wall break stage. I think Siegfried probably does better on this stage. And he blocks low that full crouch 3BB. You can jump that attack if you don't want to just take the guard damage. But blocking it is alright if you're not confident in your reactions. It does sidestep the guard break, but doesn't convert. Jimmy trying to chip away here. He's probably going to fish for some bigger damage. There's that launcher, and guesses right on the Phoenix mix-up. The SXS. That jumping horizontal move is actually surprisingly annoying to deal with. And this is going to be a lot of damage at the wall. Using the soul attack to end in soul charge pressure. And that was quick 2 rounds. Siegfried getting a lot of momentum that round from that guard break. Exploiting the fact that even that horizontal attack is punishable, but only at certain ranges, so you can actually get pretty good setups I think he can ring out from here. And that's one of the main reasons why I think Siegfried's amazing in this stage. That wall break turns into a ring out. 2-1 for Deadly Handle.
Salt is real.
Okay, it says the mic is really loud. You can...
Which one is that? This one?
That one.
Bamboo and who? Emperor?
So next match is going to be Bamboo Barrier and Emperor Digimon. Bamboo hasn't played much Soul Calibur 6, so if Digimon plays either Selmina or Raphael, it'll probably be very unfamiliar territory here. Both characters are pretty different from their Soul Calibur 5 and I guess Soul Calibur 4 for Selmina. I think that move is straight up punishable now. It's hard to remember all the changes. Cassandra not doing the combo after 236B. She does get a 236K now, so it turns into quite a bit of damage. 3K doesn't really get a real mix-up out of that. That is just a shake stun. Or, actually it's not a shake stun anymore, it's just not. It's just frame advantage. And does... AAA. Not doing a real tech trap off of the full crouch mix up there. AAB. Goes for the throw instead of the guaranteed damage. Is that going to work? I think this is a guard break, so... Oh, I guess he was able to... he was able to invincible through that. 6K did counter hit, but he was in the air, so it didn't go into the animation. Yeah. Gets hit by the third hit of the string. Both players do seem like they have a bit of character and familiarity here. He does a, grounded wake up, grounded mix up. Soul charge is out of pressure. Goes for the mid. And she's able to keep pressuring. Six AB low. So that is a back break. So the second throw is oh wait, no, that's a regular break. So he's just not pressing a button. Yeah, playing against Sunmina with guard damage is pretty difficult. And Nash is out with 2A. Six A plus B, no punish. No punish on the shield dash. And now, with that throw, she does get her angelic, or whatever you call that, the Cassandra power-up. Bamboo Barrier's mostly using it for the explosion, but it actually, if you have a... so in this situation, that makes a super do a lot more damage. But off of her shield bash, she can do the 236B, or 236K plus B, and that turns your shield bash into a really heavy punisher.
236K?
Yep.
I thought she got a 236A plus B. I don't know what 236K is.
It's the... She can do 236K after 236B, and that's a combo.
I thought it was 2. Oh, wait, yeah. Okay, 236K.
Alright. So, Emperor Digimon, last time he did switch to Raphael, which might be more of a comfort pick than Sunmina. We'll see if he stays with Sunmina. So he does choose to go for Raphael. Raphael has some pretty evasive stance transitions if you're not used to playing against it. Okay, gets the 6K into the follow-up, and he runs into her 1A plus B. Gets hit by that third hit of BBB again. No punish on that 3B. Raphael has one of the best 10 frame punishes in the game, so he really should try to capitalize on that. Goes for the 1K guaranteed damage. And soul charges out of pressure. And getting hit again by that BBB, you can actually sidestep both hits of that, both the mid and the high. so you don't actually have to block if you want to bait out that third hit. Cassandra also has a 10 frame A, so both of these characters actually have the same speed when they're at even situations. Usually they're a bit faster than the other characters. 6 BB will naturally beat AA though. And he blocks the 236 AB. Not the best punisher though. Surprisingly, Raphael has more guard damage than Cassandra right now. It's usually the other way around. And this is probably going to be the same as last time. They both go through it. And very big scramble here. Cassandra barely beating Raph's option there. Whiffs the soul attack. It's 2 BB. Unfortunately, one of the few moves that has such large recovery that you can't really combo off of it with a break. It's been like that since Soul Calibur 5. And Emperor Digimon able to win one game. So it's down to the wire between these two players. Spending a little bit of time to just wait for everyone to catch up.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Prepare to be amazed.
So Bamboo Bear sticking with the Cassandra pick. She was a Sophie player in Soul Calibur 4. But it looks like she's committed to Cassandra in this game.
When souls collide. Battle 1. Fight!
What happened there? And these hitboxes are just incomprehensible. 236 AB hitting behind her after a whiff. Okay, 2-2 A plus B. It's a pretty good horizontal option for Cassandra. It does get her that divine stance.
Battle 2. Fight!
Trying to keep the pressure up at the wall. Raphael trying to continue pressure by just continuously stance transitioning and able to finish that round. So Raphael up 2 rounds. 2 rounds for Emperor Digimon. Long range 236B. It was a counter hit, so she was probably trying to move after that whiff. And this is a pretty scary situation. Let's see if she uses her soul charge before this round finishes. Oh no. Yeah, that that unblockable probably not the best option there, and he does give her an extra chance to continue this round, continue this game. Bamboo Barrier is playing like a poking style, but she's not entirely using all of Cassandra's options. Especially now, her B6 is particularly good. And this super, almost a punish. And another scramble down to the last hit for Cassandra. And finishes with the 2K. Final round. 6-6 A plus B. That does have a just frame, which is actually very profitable for Cassandra. It's just like Soul Calibur 4. She can do the Sophie style 4. And Raphael, just one last bit of life left. No meter yet, and Bamboo Barrier is able to finish the round. So good games from both players.
Sure.
Welcome to the stage of history, new Tourney.
Alright, we got Eels versus Philbon. In this matchup, don't remember if they fought. Alright, I think both of them are not very familiar with each other, so this will be interesting to see how they'll adapt. And Philbon going straight to 6AA, catching Xianghua sidestepping. Nice damage by Eels. Oof, gotta jump that Eels. But finishes with 4BB. It seems like they're both pretty even. Philbon getting the 236A counter hit. Eels does the super. Wow. Eels gets a throw, interrupts Philbon's bubble. Just like that, Eels is on game point. A nice patience by Philbon. Well, Eels gets a 2-2B. Philbon going into Soul Charge. Oh! And Eel's not able to deal with the Soul Charge and Terra Charge. And the bubble. Oh. Wow, 2-2Bs through Siegfried 6B, or Nightmare 6B. Nightmare does a super now. That should give Philbon a pretty good lead. Not over yet. Xianghua still has 2 meters. Ooh, this could be it though.
Welcome to the stage of history, new Tourney.
I march to battle! Clear my path!
Battle 1. Fight!
Alright, Eels switches to Hilda. Finding some success. With Philbon. Having some trouble. They're both pretty even right now. Nice break by Philbon.
Battle 2. Fight!
Alright. Hilda interrupting the reversal edge. And Philbon finishes with While Rising AA. Continues on to the next round. Congrats. Alrighty. Honey, you didn't update the Smash GGs? That's fine. Oh shit, no. Revise.
Just match fixing.
Okay, so next match we're gonna have is Bamboo Barrier versus Jimmy Pikachu Choi. Philbon. Who won between Faf and Zombie Fight again? Was it 2-0 or 2-1? I think it was pretty close. 2-0? Okay. Okay, next match we're going to have is Jimmy Pikachu Choi versus Bamboo Barrier. Oh shoot, I don't have
I'm ready.
Okay, we got Jimmy Pikachu Choi versus Bamboo Barrier in a classic Soul Calibur matchup.
Prepare to be amazed.
Alright. Oh, fuck. Can't believe she did 1B. I told her to do that, and that's the first thing she does against me. Oh, shit! Shit! Break it! Break something! God damn it. Pretty close first round there. No break there by Bamboo Bear. Oh shoot, gets hit with the wall rising B. No, come on! Oh shit. Ah! Oh my god, break. Hey honey, do you want to commentate? It's very hard for me to try to commentate.
Okay. I totally missed what happened in the first 2 rounds, but just gonna pick up from here.
Oh my god.
Goes for it. She... Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think a soul charge might have been good there to just get that timer pressure out of the way, but...
I'm not wasting my soul charge.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
I'm ready. Prepare to be amazed.
Okay. Oh, I see. So, Bamboo Barrier switched back to a regular costume, so... That's probably what went wrong last game. Reversal edge. Not sure what the conversion is after that. Looks like you can do a 236K or something like that. She goes for the throw again, and the second hit's broken. 236AB.
What the hell? I thought that move doesn't jump that much.
Ducks the BBB. She does 2-2B after that 4-4A hold. Sidesteps the mid this time. And the classic BB. So, Bamboo Barrier up 2 rounds this time, so it's quite a bit different. He's doing old Soul Calibur 2 combos. She does get the same combo from Soul Calibur 4 in this game. Actually, she can do the 214B or 4K first, I think. 214K. And that's a Hail Mary super. Not gonna work there. Sidesteps. I think this matchup's probably pretty rough for Cassandra. She doesn't have the best sidestep killing tools. 6-6A has very low range.
Oh my god.
And he ducks the 6-6 or the BB-B6. It's not really a mix-up, so if you practice your setups.
Where's my soul charge?
The battle is over. Show us
What do you know? I'm just one.
It's a fast 3 rounds for Bamboo Barrier.
Damn it.
welcome to the stage of history retold. Shangwa.
Let's do this! Let me show you how to win!
Final game.
Battle 1. Fight.
Both players starting with 6-6B. That 236AB working pretty well for Bamboo Barrier. It is a step killer, so it's just a little bit higher risk than you want against Xianghua. Xianghua can auto guard impact that second hit, so it's quite large, quite high risk.
Wow.
And that did a lot more damage than I expected.
What the hell?
Victor.
That's nice.
She goes for the 2A. I'm not sure if that was a input mistake, but both people managed to survive that scramble there without getting ringing out. Just gets ducked at that last hit. Wake up 3A.
Battle 3. Fight.
Finally breaks the throw after that 2-2B. And that was a nice reaction to that 4-4-AA, 4-4-A hold. Second hit is high, but only at long range will you be able to duck through it. Is that gonna work?
Oh my.
Missed punishes from both players.
What the hell?
So,
Shit.
Bamboo Barrier is actually on match point here. Does the BB after the 2-2B. So that's one of those situations where if you did a B6, she would have actually gotten a lethal hit. And it's the same speed as BB now. And doesn't get ring out, so pretty lucky there. Yeah, if you're gonna die, at least use that meter, your charge there, to get a little bit of guard gauge back. That's pretty useful. Okay, there's another 236AB. 3B. Bit of a scramble here, but she does manage to get a whiff punish on that 236AB. Xianghwa's whiff punishment still respectable with meter. And she tried to contest after the blocked 6K, but that move looks like it's pretty good on block, but it's still minus. And Jimmy's able to finish it out.
Respect for the fallen who fought so bravely.
Thanks for the exercise.
So next up, I think we have Phil Bond again. Phil Bond and Fafner. Both players that have played for a long time.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
So we're gonna see Maxi versus Nightmare here, using the Siegfried costume. The old, actually looks more like the Soul Calibur 2 Nightmare costume.
In a cursed capital. Battle 1. Fight.
So Caleb, Phil Bond definitely going for the offense in this matchup. Goes for that Grimstride transition. Maxi ends up getting counter hit by the high. You do want to use some kind of tight crouch move whenever he does any move that goes into Grimstride. Otherwise, Nightmare's reward for getting that counter hit K is extremely high. Goes into stance. Fafner's probably not used to ducking that 4KK, so Phil Bond more comfortable going for the high instead of the mid. And goes into Grimstride again. Yeah, you gotta duck that. Random super actually connecting. But Maxi making all the right reads in this round. And able to ride that momentum to a very quick round. 7 seconds on the clock. 1A, Grimstride. Is he gonna get a whip punch? Pretty high damaging 6A plus B. Into the explosion. Philbond winning that scramble there. Both players trying to swing at full screen and Maxi getting his 2-2A. And the classic Maxi string. Philbond getting that wall splat from the reverse flapjack, and Maxi not jumping the 2K. Or is it 1K in this game? They switch it so much. I think it's 1K now. And Philbond able to come back from 2 rounds. This is definitely a much faster paced game than we're used to seeing.
Oh shit, I'm sorry. Choked on my thing.
Alright. Should be getting into the next game.
Welcome to the stage of history, new Tourney. Your nightmare has begun. Battle 1. Fight.
Will we see that? Yep. Opening 3AA. Maxi not going for that 2-2A like he has been. Oh, there it is now. The 2-2A. Into his stance pressure and smart GI, but is that going to ring out? Yes. Winning that scramble there. He goes into that, yeah, 6-6B with Nightmare is pretty good if you let him get away with that Grimstride. So you want to make sure you duck that so you don't get hit by that counter hit K. 1A into Grimstride again, and is this going to end with another ring out? And that's 3 ring outs in a row. Very fast paced game here. 1A into that, yep, that's guaranteed. Oh no, and 4 ring outs in a row. That's probably the fastest set of the night.
Is that 2-0?
That's Nightmare, 2-0.
Okay.
Welcome to the stage of history, new Tourney.
Alright, we got Deadly Handle versus Zombified. These two have played each other a bajillion times, so let's see what happens. Zombified usually has some ways to deal with Deadly Handle's offense. It just works, and it's pretty crazy.
A merchant ship replete with riches.
Oh, first round. This is winners finals.
Battle 1. Fight.
I mean, what is going on? What is going on? Did Luke have a few too many drinks? I have no clue what's going on right now. Mikey, are you using a bathroom or something? What's up? Are we just starting this one over? Or did they want to see, like, if they would actually win a round? If... Okay, I have no clue what's going on. Whoa, okay. Interesting. Mikey got kicked out. I'm not sure what was up with that. But yeah, that was pretty interesting. Guys, if... Oh no, don't worry about it, Mike. That happens sometimes. Yeah, right. Alright, I think we're getting Mikey in here. Just re-invited him. So... Alright, there we go. We got Zombie Fight versus Deadly Handle. First game. That was a pretty intense first round, wasn't it? Sorry, guys. Okay, Deadly Handle versus Zombie Fight. Got Siegfried versus Asta. And Luke usually has his way many times against Deadly Handle, so it'll be fun to see what or how he'll play against him.
Blood, flesh, and soul. Battle 1. Fight!
Alright, nice whip punish there. 3A4 is probably one of Siegfried's very annoying moves to deal with. He gets the 6B counter hit. But Deadly Handle is kind of like a wall right now. Ooh! Astrop with the 6B lethal. But whiffs that. And Deadly Handle quickly gets that first round. Zombie Fight trying to play in the mid-range, doesn't want to be close to Siegfried. Rightfully so. Nice 2-2A there by Astaroth. Oh, no break on the flapjack. Siegfried in, guard meter trouble. Astaroth in, soul charge. Oh, that was beautiful. Does an auto GI to repel the follow-up Poseidon Tide hits. Whoa, what the heck, Namco? Both of them trade hits. A whip bull rush gives Deadly Handle a free super attempt. Well, not attempt, it's a free super. That's not going to be a ring out. And Siegfried's still in guard meter trouble. Zombified hasn't found a way to break that guard. Oh well. Gets a super instead though. And will hopefully be able to break his guard in the next round. He's going to have to. By the way guys, this is 3 out of 5. This is winners finals. Nice bull rush under AGA. Wow. Zombified playing a little bit more aggressively. Ooh, nice throw break. Finally! A string of 3 2As in a row by Astaroth ties up this game 2 rounds apiece. Nice duck on the throw. Stays down, doesn't want to get hit with the full super. Siegfried doing some stance mixing, and that is too much for Zombified to deal with in this first game. That is 1-0 for Deadly Handle.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Alright, we're starting the second game. Siegfried, Deadly Handle, having a huge lead right now. Perfectly ducks the command grab to wall rising B. Does some mix-up stuff. Zombified not able to deal with it. And Deadly Handle finishes with a reversal ult to repel Astaroth's attack. I think Luke just needs to diversify his Astaroth a little bit more. At this point, it just seems like sometimes it's a little stale? Not stale, but just predictable what he's going to be doing. But Siegfried in huge trouble right now. Ooh. Nice. And Zombified gets the 6-6 AB after guard break. Nice job. 1 round apiece. Wow. That was a quick 10 seconds, and Astroth got a second round just like that. Alright, these guys both have meter. When are they going to use it? We want some action, guys. Oh! Clips him with the second part of A-B. Just like that, Luke ties this up. Zombify ties this up 1-1.
Welcome to the stage of history you told.
Let's do this.
Alright, we got a third game coming up. Alright, let's see how Deadly Handle changes things up. A barrage of 3A4s? 3A slide 4, whatever you want to call it. No break on the flapjack. Wow, 2-2B just completely whiffed. No hitbox there. I think Deadly Handle stepped at the very last second or frame.
Fight to your last breath.
Wow. Sorry, I'm just chatting with the barrier. And yeah, just like that, 2 rounds go by. Sorry guys, I'm doing pretty crappy right now with commentary. Alright guys, come on. Wow, Zombie Fight gets the PT. Doesn't ring out though. Not sure if it rings out in this game or not. Well, it's quite obvious that Mikey was going to try to do a flapjack ring out. Oh! That is it for this round. Zombie Fight gets Mikey with the 6B Brave Edge. Ooh, not a good idea. Alright, Siegfried in guard meter trouble again. Goes into soul charge. Wow. Alright. And Siegfried denies Astroth the guard break. Gets that one too. It's now 2-1 in Mikey's favor. Or is it already 3-1? Alright, this is going to be the third game. Or fourth game, I should say. Zombie Fight is going to try to get it the next two games to get into winners or grand finals. Deadly Handle just needs one more game. He's been playing really solid. The moment it seems like Deadly Handle has to take a piss.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Okay, I think Mike's back from his break. Let's see, maybe Luke just needs another sip of beer or something to help him loosen up. He usually plays a lot better when he takes a sip in between each round or game. Alright, come on Luke, unleash the power of alcohol.
Now, the noble wolves carve
Alright, we
into their swords.
have no ring out potential in this one. Gonna be lots of walls. I think this would favor Siegfried normally. Oh, that alcohol's really loosened him up though. He's just going for it. Oh, no throw break there. Nice bull rush though to deal with Siegfried's stance. Bull rush has been doing Zombified really well and just gets a PT on Deadly Handle. Deadly Handle, you cannot duck those PTs. Ooh, Siegfried with some... Ooh, what the hell, Namco? Namco. Wow, 2-2B, lethal hit into the air throw. Half-life gone right there. Holy shit. Wow, how did that clip? Alright, Astroth with a huge lead and capitalizes and now has the advantage with the guard meter. Siegfried in some trouble, blinking red. Gets a nice 2-2B. Breaks the guard, 6-6-AB. Fully charged. Oh, it is... Siegfried now has the lead. Oh, no, now Astroth has the lead again. Both of them in soul charge. Who's going to win this? Oh, wow. Astroth gets that one. Ties it up 2 games apiece. We're going to a 5th and final game, guys. Holy shit. What? What? Okay, come on, Luke. That alcohol is working. Drink some more beer right now. Don't drink too much that you get too tipsy, though. It's working. You're beating Mikey. But don't send him our way. Me and Caleb Chan, we do not want to fight him right now. Then again, I don't think any of us want to fight him in a 2-set reset bracket in grand finals either. We'll deal with him. You just beat him, and then we'll deal with him. Alright, we are in our 5th game. Ooh, while rising B. Counter hit. Gets the flapjack. A slide B into base A. Another A slide B into K. Wow. And Deadly Handle making quick work in that first round. Oh. Come on, Luke, drink some more alcohol, damn it. After this match, we're gonna have Jimmy Pikachu Choi versus Phil Bond, a classic Soul Calibur match. Ooh, that was it! Alright, a mini choke, but it wasn't like a dive kick choke, so still, he did fine. Luke ended up getting that round. Wow. Sometimes I just can't believe how fast Siegfried recovers. Alright, come on, fight back, Luke. Ace Light B again. Such an invincible move. One of the best moves, I think, in this game. Just gives Siegfried way too much priority. Not enough frames to punish that whiff. Oh, ducks a B slide K. Or A slide B. Are we going to a final round? It looks like it. Astrop bullying Siegfried. They both have almost full meter. Gonna see some crazy stuff happen probably. Ooh, with flapjack. Deadly handle in some trouble. Goes into soul charge. What? No! Astrop does not break the flapjack. Deadly handle wins that 3-2. Goes into grand finals. Damn it. Nice job, Mikey. No offense. Okay, that was pretty crazy, guys. Anyway, congrats to Deadly Handle. He's in the grand finals. We're gonna have Jimmy Pikachu Choi versus Phil Bond coming up next. This is going to be top 4 right now. Only I'm left, Phil Bond is left, Zombified, and Deadly Handle in that order. Alright.
Welcome to the stage of history.
Honey, we're gonna have Eerily commentate this one because I'm doing really bad commentating when I'm playing.
I'm ready.
Sacrifice your soul to me.
So it looks like the rematch from the winner's side.
A merchant ship replete with
Battle 1. Fight.
Starts off with a 6-6B whiff. Does go for the high option, which is linear.
Oh my god.
And gets counter hit by that 236K, the Grimstride K. That's why you have to duck after that block. No fear after that. It's a pretty high momentum round for Full Bond. So you're gonna... Okay, he does evade that with that 3-3B.
Wow.
And 2 fast rounds for Nightmare. does auto GI that second hit of the 6-6 AA, or 2-2 AA. And baits the re-GI with that 4-4A hold. And there it is again. Gets hit, clipped by the very tail end of that 6-6B terror charge. And just reads it.
God damn it!
Nightmare barely surviving the crybaby.
Oh shit!
Battle 4. Fight!
Full screen whiff with that 3AA. Choosing to block after the reversal edge. Nightmare does use Soul Charge this round, so he should have a couple chances to use the Terror Charge moves. Whiffs the 6B. And Jimmy choosing to jump that 1A charged. And somehow evading that 3B. He just barely rolled out of the way. Does a low throw to beat the 2K. Four is underneath the high option after that nightside stance. And getting hit again, you do want to you do want to do a counter or a tech crouch. She was probably trying to do something a little bit slower to get more reward. Ends up losing the round because of that.
Show respect for the fallen who fought so bravely.
If you're not sure what to do, you can usually do a 2A or 2K under that.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Let's do this!
Your nightmare has begun!
If you have trouble playing against Nightmare players online, 6-6B is probably one of the first moves you need to learn to deal with. Alright, so the rematch on... Oh, this must be the new stage. I haven't actually seen it yet. Full screen 3AA. Decided to move. Nightmare's pretty minus after the second hit of that, so I'll just normally try to stay in place after that gets blocked. 1A goes for the Grimstride B. That gets blocked. So both players whiffing throws. Crouch throw does tech crouch, so both of them whiffed. Goes for the while standing AA and gets hit by the reverse or the auto guard impact. Shanghua is definitely a character you need to think twice about before finishing any strings. This time he does get the 4-4A to tech crouch under that. He might have been trying that before, but probably need to be extremely tight in the timing for that to actually work. attacks into the super. It's kind of a strategy that Nightmare's had since Soul Calibur 5 with the meter system in that game as well. So you do need to be a little bit careful when pressing your offense against Nightmare. And didn't get the full damage from that 6 BB, but still did quite a bit. And then that 3A has additional strings in Soul Charge. 1B, and then the new side stance, which is the old Grimstride KK. Jimmy answering back. So this is still 2 out of 3, not losers finals yet.
Welcome to the stage of history retold. Xianghua.
I'm ready.
Sacrifice your soul to me. Battle 1. Fight.
Alright, final game. And he goes for the kick option there. Doing slightly different things than the usual pattern. Is he gonna... Yep, didn't guard impact this time. So he has learned his lesson that the re-GI is pretty hard to deal with. Xianghua's 4-4-A hold after a GI is pretty obnoxious because even if you don't GI, she's still plus on block after that, so it's still her turn. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Battle 2. Fight.
And then Nightmare trying to soul charge here. Let's see if he can get some damage off of it. Then whiffs a 3B. Does manage to get one hit with the terror charge that he gets. And Jimmy doing a 4-4-A against that Grimstride K again. And 2 rounds for Jimmy. It's the final round for him if he wants to move on to losers final. Runs into the 3AA. And then somehow he knew... Oh, right, because in Soul Charge he has the follow-up to that K. B-slide A. Xianghua in guard damage trouble because she blocked after that reversal edge. Blocks the 2K. And choosing the smart option to do that jump kick. Then manages to hit with a lethal hit 2-2B. Actually, he didn't get the throw off of that. I don't think I've ever seen it not do that after hitting the jump. But he does manage to finish this round without breaking the guard. So Nightmare's in a pretty good situation here. He has 2 bars of meter and a flashing guard gauge. So he immediately goes into that soul charge. I think that's gonna... Oh. Not quite enough. He didn't go into the full charged version of that 6BB, so that let him recover just in time. So let's see what he chooses to do to guard break with. Not going into the Grimstride after that 6-6B. So it does look like he is adapting a bit, and doing the super, this is going to do quite a bit of damage. If he does get a good guard break into a good combo, that should put him into a situation where he can win, if he just wins with one more guess. So let's see. I don't know what he gets off of that. 3B. Okay, so now we have a scramble, and Phil Bond finishes the round.
Damn it.
Phil Bond moving on to play Zombified in Losers Finals.
Oh wow. That was pretty good.
Alright, we'll just switch back to Jimmy here.
I did really bad. Nah. Philbon did really well too. He definitely faced adversity, and yeah, I just couldn't deal with it. So good for him. Alright, we got Philbon and we got Zombified, we got Phil Bond, and Soul Calibur. This is 3 out of 5, gentlemen.
Page of history retold.
Alright, we got Zombified with his awesome Zoslamel costume. I love it. It's so dope. And the winner of these two are going to await, or I should say, Deadly Handle is going to await the winner of these two. Alright, but Luke making quick work in that first round, just attacking and hitting buttons. Alright. Philbon getting some damage of his own. Nice, 2-2A, or 4-4A. And gets 2-2A counter hit, ties this game up 1 round apiece. That could be it. Oh, doesn't ring out the correct way. Philbon definitely relying on all of his Soul Calibur 2, 3, 4, and 5 might. All of his instincts. You can definitely see it. No punish there by Zombified. And just like that, Nightmare takes it 2 rounds to 0, or 2 rounds to 1 in this first game. Alright, round is pretty even right now. Ooh! Philbon taking advantage of the fact that Zoslamel is doing a lot of strings that aren't adding up to necessarily 20 damage, or so the bubble is a very good tactic against the Zombified at the moment. Wow, gets the super. Philbon only has 1 bar of meter left at the moment. The Zombified has 2 bars. Okay, Zombified goes into Soul Charge, but Nightmare's 2-2A, too strong, gets counter hit. Philbon up 1-0 in this first game.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Yeah. Rook, you definitely need to do a move that is more than 20 damage, I believe, to deal with that bubble. Isn't it the same thing, kind of like Tira or Astaroth's armor move?
In a cursed castle.
35? Oh shit, I was totally off then. Well, Zombie Fight says it's 35, but... Alright. Zombie Fight switches to Astaroth, and it seems to be more effective than his Zaspelmel. Astaroth able to combat a lot of this like mid-range, far mid-range attacks with his own, and Philbon not necessarily able to adapt at the moment. This is the last round for Astaroth. Wow. Zombie Fight ducks the second part of AA. Philbon with a 6-6B into a B, Grimstride B. Nice punish there. Alright, Philbon in Soul Charge. Gets 6B Terra Charge. Astaroth, he has a slither of health left. Oh wow, and the comeback. Wins with his 6B Brave Edge move and Soul Charge. Wow, I did not see that coming at all. Alright, I think Philbon definitely needs to make quick work of this tournament right now. Bamboo Barrier has some dinner prepared. Better hurry up before that food gets cold. Come on! Yeah, Philbon is definitely kicking ass today. Both of them scrambling around. So, Philbon's dinner is getting cold. But Amber won't feed him while he's playing because he's concentrating a little bit. That's fine, I get it. Alright. So Astaroth with a huge lead at the moment. But Philbon trying to fight back. Ooh, that is it though. Alright, Zombified makes quick work of that third game. He is in the lead 2 games to 1. is 3 out of 5. Set. What, is Isaac playing Legend of Zelda or something? Or is this Final Fantasy? It sounds like Legend of Zelda for some reason. Okay, I'm sorry.
Welcome to the stage of history.
Caleb-chan, hurry up and win this tournament so you can go have dinner with your wife. She's waiting for you.
Sacrifice your soul to me.
Yeah. Alright. We got Phil Bond, we got Zombie 5. This is game 4 of our Madison Online Safer at Home Tournament number 5. Numero 5. Alright, one of the new stages, the Hamaru stage. Well, Phil Bond starts with a bubble. Oh, this is trouble for both players. This can be trouble. Oh, Phil Bond wins that one pretty quickly. Sorry guys, I have to invite Fafner in. Okay. What did I miss? Holy cow, that was a fast round. A whiffed GI, Zombie Fight gets a free PT off of that. And a 2-2B off of a whiff 6B. Caleb-chan, no whiffing! No whiffing! Come on! Alright, he gets the Terror Charge 6B. And now goes into Soul Charge. Has half of Astaroth's health. And never mind, the other half is gone now. This game is tied up, 2 rounds apiece. Now Astaroth's the one with a half-life lead. And these two are slugging it out. That is gonna hurt. Oh. Drop combo, but Philbon opts to do a slower attack. And just like that, Zombified wins 3 games to 1. Good job, guys. Alright. We got Deadly Handle and Zombie Fight in our grand finals.
Welcome to the stage of history, new tournament.
I will end this nightmare.
Alright. Zombified starts off with the charge, armor, throw, and does a crouch throw. Oh! Both guys trading moves back and forth. Astaroth gets a 6B counter hit. I think Zombified really needs to just grapple more. Oh, drop combo there. Ooh, that was it! And lag! Beautiful lag happened. Wow. Man, watching and trying to commentate on these online matches is way too funny. Wow, Zombified gets a jump crouch throw. Siegfried in, guard meter trouble. Zombified bullying Siegfried right now. That should be it. Even Siegfried's soul charge doesn't help him out in this one. Zombified is in the lead in this first game, two rounds to 0. Sorry, I want to say love, but all right, both guys trade in favor of Siegfried just by a little bit. The round is still a little young. Ooh, bad idea there, Zombified. Ooh. Still anyone's game. Anyone... Oh! Siegfried does his burst and wins his first round in this game. Zombified really good with using 2-2A. 2-2AA. Has a huge lead right now. No reason to have to gamble on. Oh! And finishes with a perfect. That's a good way to start the match. For Zombified, that is. 1-0, deadly, for Zombified.
Welcome to the stage of history.
Alright, second game. Players are swapped.
Battle 1. Fight!
Alright. Alright, both players trading attacks. Nice AGA there. Wow, Zombified with the throw. Both players are tied up. Oh, but the A slide B just clips Astroth's hitbox. Man, those kitties are so distracting right now. Nice foray there. Ooh. Never seen that. Oh shoot, this is trouble. Oh, Deadly Handle not able to capitalize on that, on the ring out. Both players trade, but Siegfried still has enough health left. Takes this 2 rounds to 0 right now. Deadly Handle taking advantage of 6AB with Siegfried. Astaroth has a lot of ground to make up. Wow, man. He makes quick ground, getting one round. They're ringing him out. But Astaroth is in trouble with his guard meter right now. But both players are positioned in a way where they could both ring each other out. Stop playing so... Stop playing so dangerously, guys. Okay. Siegfried with a Hail Mary. Super. And Siegfried steps the break attack and punishes Astaroth. He gets his first game. They're both tied, one game apiece in this first set. Alright, I think they're in... Oh. Never mind.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Alright, we have our third game. We have Zombified versus Deadly Handle.
Warriors' spirits are forged under the never-ending skies.
Alright.
Battle 1.
Alright. Nice step there. It is still a mix-up though. Siegfried can do 6AA or 6AB. Wow, nice 2-2B. Wow. Astaroth, Zombified is just finding those 2-2B openings pretty well with Astaroth. Siegfried in guard meter trouble right now. Oh, that's it. Siegfried's still gonna be in guard meter trouble. Should have just had the meter broken, probably. Has 2 full meters of bar to work with. 2 full bars of meter to work with. but Zombified trying to beat Siegfried as quickly as possible because he wants another sip of that beer. Oh. Alright, here we go. Let's see what happens. Nice GI there. That is it. Nice Bull Rush armor move. And Zombified gets that one. It is 2-1 in this first set. Zombified is in the losers bracket. Deadly Handle is in the winner's side. So Zombified will have to beat Deadly Handle in this first set and then do another 3 out of 5.
Let's do this.
Man, these guys keep swapping back and forth. Alright, here we go. Oh, 6B catches Bull Rush on counter hit. And just like that, half of Zombie Fight's health is gone. Well, these two definitely playing off of momentum. Now it seems like Deadly Handle's getting the momentum right now. Nice throw break there. Siegfried in guard meter trouble again, but doesn't care. Astaroth not able to break the guard or ring Siegfried out. Okay, Siegfried at the start of this round again in guard meter trouble. Nice flapjack break. There we go. No duck there from the 6-6 KK. That is mid-high. Wow, Deadly Handle catches Zombified stepping, and 6AA helps Deadly Handle tie this game up, tie this match up 2 games apiece. And he's looking to just finish this off ASAP. He is ready. Is Zombified ready yet? Just one more sip, a small sip, and that should help him. Seems to be like a ping pong back and forth with these two right now. Zombified had 2 really solid games, and Deadly Handle wasn't, and then the exact opposite happened. Deadly Handle had 2 really good games, solid games, and Zombified was not playing up to par. So let's see what happens in this final game of the first set. The Zombified really was doing well with Bull Rush. Some unfortunate clips getting hit just barely in range and caused him to lose a lot of his health. But when Bull Rush does work, it's genius. Whoa, what's going on? Okay, there we go. So this could be potentially our last match for our tournament.
Let's do this.
Hey, no Dr. Tom tonight. What's up with that? I messaged him on Facebook, but maybe he was busy. Or maybe I need to use Discord more, I think. Alright, let's see what happens in this 5th and final game. Both of them trying to play a little conservatively. Things are going Deadly Handle's way at the moment. Wow. Ooh, that is huge damage there. Not over yet. Ugh. Just had to wait for Dark Legacy to be over. Then it could have been the more important competitive match. I definitely think Zombified should be doing a lot more grapples. You can't break them all. Unless you're like Fetz. Fetz was like notorious for breaking throws back in Soul Calibur 2 days. quite the angle to get that ring out. Wow, 3B counter hit. That should be it. 3B lethal hit, I should say. 2 rounds to 0, and it is match point right now. Come on, zombie fight. Deadly Handle sees the finishing line. Oh! BA barely hits and interrupts Siegfried's super. Deadly Handle has no more meter and has guard meter trouble, or guard gauge, guard meter trouble at the moment. Oh, that should be it. Nice job, Luke. Alright. Not over yet. Wow. Wall Rising B, instant counter hit. Once again, Deadly Handle has a huge lead. Now has Soul Charge as well. Not over yet though. Deadly Handle has no more meter right now to use or spend. Still has Dark Legacy. Wow, ducks a break attack. Gets hit with it. And now is having guard meter trouble again. Nice job. Save that guard gauge, right? Exactly. Very smart of Zombie Fight. Now, Deadly Handle is in trouble. Has guard meter trouble. But still has 1 bar of meter. Now this is very competitive. Oh! Deadly Handle with the 6-6 BB. Brave Edge. Wow. That is it. That is it. Wow, you couldn't ask for a more exciting, crazy ping-pong back and forth match right there. That is 3-2, and Zombie Fight, just like that, resets the bracket. It is now a clean slate for these two gentlemen. Maybe give Deadly Handle a little second to breathe, unless he's ready. Zombie Fight is ready. We'll see if Deadly Handle is. He might need to go for a smoke or a vape. Just calm himself down. He had that. He knows that, and he's probably kicking himself in the butt right now. I think he's just going to calm his nerves right now. I mean, he's probably a little upset that he wasn't able to finish it off. Yeah, that was really good pressure from Zombie Fight. Really nice use of breaking Deadly Handle's guard there.
Welcome to the stage of history.
Let's do this.
Alright, we are starting this next match. Second set. Deadly Handle with the Wall Rising AA counter hit. Gonna get some crazy damage here by the wall. Oh, no punish by Zombified. That's launch punishable, at least minus 20, maybe more. Ooh, that is not a good way to start this first game of the second set. Deadly Handle gets that first game. Wow, Deadly Handle just hard ducks that PT. Game is still pretty close, more or less even at this point. And Siegfried has the advantage with Full Charge and Dark Legacy. And gets that second round pretty quickly. Nice follow-up there by Zombified. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Zombified didn't go for that guaranteed damage, was trying to set him up. Oh! Takes away Zombified's meter. Wow, Zombified Deadly Handle just goes for it. Wins that one, 3-0. That was definitely Zombified's match, or at least round there. I'm sure he's a little disappointed about that. Alright. We got the second set, or second game. Zombified versus Deadly Handle. Side swapped. Alright, that's a good way to start. And look how much damage those throws do. There's no reason why you shouldn't be doing that, like, all the time with Astaroth. Catches Siegfried stepping. Nice step there. Starts off this game with a perfect. No break on Flapjack. And 3A slide 4 for the win for that round for Deadly Handle. Gets a 6 XP counter hit into follow-up damage. Ooh. Good block there, but remember that is a safe low. And Deadly Handle tries to do bubble, but it's not strong against lows, and Zombified knew that. Finishes with a 2A. Zombified doing lots of throws and lots of moves to try to break the guard gauge. Ooh, now Astaroth in some guard meter trouble. Nice punish there. Astaroth with that Soul Charge PT version. Oh, that is going to hurt. More or less it's even. Wow, but Astaroth is able to deal with the Soul Charge and Siegfried's Dark Legacy. Gets that game. Ties it up, 1-1. It's been a crazy back and forth. It's 1-1.
Welcome to the stage of history.
The score is 1-1 right now, guys.
Let's do this.
They're swapped again, of course. Why not?
Battle 1. Fight.
Alright. Luke starting off with taking half of Deadly Handle's health just like that in 10 seconds. Has like, in 11 seconds, finishes with a perfect. Wow, I don't even know what to say. That was impressive. Don't count Deadly Handle out of that now, though. That'll only motivate him to get better. Ooh, nice. No punish again. That is very punishable. But Siegfried gets that round, but is in some guard meter trouble. They're both 1 round apiece. Ooh, huge whip by Astaroth. Deadly Handle just goes for the super. Ooh, that is a good punish. Alright, Astaroth in some trouble, but Siegfried has guard meter trouble. One last hit. And Astaroth takes that one. Siegfried in some trouble still. Nice sidestep into insta-duck. Ooh, that is a very good punish for 6-6 It's going to do a lot of damage here. Oh, why? Could have just waited just a tiny second more. Tiny frame more. Okay, this is now 2 rounds apiece. Nice throw there by Zombified. Deadly Handle goes for the random super. Didn't work out. Nice throw. Ooh, this is it. Who's gonna take this? Wow. And of course the bubble. Deadly Handle takes his second game. It's now 2 games to 1. This is a really close match. Very competitive with these guys. Alright, Zombie Fight needs to win these next 2 games though if he wants to win. Mikey has definitely been steamrolling all of the video game players, all of the Soul Calibur players in Madison for the last month or 2. Him and Ricardo, Forsaken Yamato. So it'd be really nice to get a win here, or for Zombie Fight to get a win, but Mikey's not making it easy on any of us. Oh, okay. Are they side swapped again? Of course. Alright, we got a reversal edge. What's gonna happen? Oh, Mikey pressing buttons after that. Astaroth was a 6k counter hit to get that round. Get 6 XP counter hit into a ground throw. So many bull rushes. Oh wow. Siegfried, I feel like, just gets a little, way too many chances sometimes. It is his turn a lot, so you just have to find a way to exploit that. Nice. Wow, this is an even match again. Astaroth in the slight lead. Wow, and a break attack to negate Siegfried's reversal edge. Or, not reversal edge, sorry, bubble. My bad. Okay, both players trading blows. And Siegfried in trouble again with his guard meter. Oh, just out of range. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, that was very unfortunate. And a big 6k whiff, but Siegfried not able to whiff punish with his super. Alright, both of them back in neutral. Astaroth in some guard gauge trouble. Oh, that is it. Can't block another one of those. Congratulations to Deadly Handle, he won this one. 3-1. So he is our Soul Calibur, Madison Soul Calibur champion. The Zombie Fight definitely put up a good fight, just not quite enough tonight. Alright, it's time for some casuals, guys, so
Welcome to the stage
Alright, we got some casuals going on right now. What we're going to do is we're going to just